Dear student, in this week, the difference between the present perfect simple and the present perfect continuous will be discussed, followed by some exercises. So let's start. As you all know, we use the present perfect tense to talk about things where there is a connection between past and present. For example, a sentence like, he has written 16 books. What does it mean? It means he started writing books at some time in the past. So far, he has written just 16 books, and he may write more books. As well as the present perfect simple, we can use the present perfect continuous, as we talked in previous videos, to talk about events with a connection to the present, considering the following points. First, we use the present perfect continuous when the focus is on an activity that is unfinished. For example, I have been cleaning the house. The focus here is on the action, activity, which is cleaning, and the action is, as you know, unfinished. What does it answer? It answers the question, what have you been doing? While I have cleaned the house, the focus is on the finished result. The activity is finished, but we can see the result now. It answers the question, what have you done? The present perfect simple, I have written, gives the hearer the idea of completion, while the present perfect continuous, I have been writing, suggests that something is unfinished. Let's take some examples. For example, I have written 9 letters. What does it mean? It means I finished them. While I have been writing many letters since 5 o'clock, I have got another letters to write. However, the present perfect continuous has been reading, talks about how long something has been happening. The present perfect simple has read, talks about how much or how many have been completed. Let's take another example to clarify things. She has been reading that book for ages. She has read the novella that you gave her. We can use the present perfect simple to talk about how long when we view something as permanent. But the present perfect continuous is often used to show that something is temporary. Let's take examples. She has been an English teacher for 10 years, but recently she's been teaching French to earn extra money. So her permanent job is a teacher of English, present perfect simple. And her temporary job, what is it? It's a teacher of French when we use present perfect continuous. So let's now look at some exercises. Choose the best answer. The first one. So far this week, 2 tests and a quiz. The answer is, I have had. Why I have had? Because so far it indicates present perfect simple, and you can't say I have been having because have is state verb. Another example. Mr. George teaches in a New York University. He, space, a teacher for more than 30 years. What's the right answer? Yes, it's B. He has been. You can't choose number D, for example, because D says he is a teacher, and you can't use is with for. Another example. Mrs. Ralph passed away last night. She, space, a dentist for more than 30 years. The answer is, it is C. Why? Because she passed away. That means she's dead now. So we use simple past, was a dentist. Another question. To see a doctor for over 3 hours now. The answer is, yeah, I have been waiting because I have hours. The last question will be, what, space, the dog, he's covered in mud. The answer is, what has the dog been doing? Because we're talking about an activity. Dear student, I want to draw your attention that there are some extra exercises on this topic at the end of the video. Hope you enjoy the video. See you next time.